And I am Scandal.
And let's go to sleep together.
Yes.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Corazón is very tired. I quickly shrug out of my traveling clothes, eager for some rest.
You go to the pitcher, you get out the basin, you bathe yourself.
I perform my whole night ritual. I get the creams for my face. I have my entire pack here. I get my little powder here. I get a little bit of water. I
do my
little
skin
tiny
routine. I do my hair routine. I put on my glorious... Actually, I noticed that Nadia has put out glorious sleeping pajamas for me.
Oh, it's excellent.
They look so comfy.
I am
beautiful.
impressed more and more with her taste. She has excellent taste.
Uh-huh.
And it's taste for me. I'm just about to climb into bed when I see a parcel sitting on my bedside table.
I've been provided for with a bath. I've been provided for with an opulent room. I've been provided for with pajamas. And there's one more thing.
Oh, this is what they did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they took the necklace and they put it in the... Because remember where she was like...
Where she does the I could do things for you.
And you're like, wow.
Normally does that in the last chapter, and you're getting it now. So you'll be wearing it when you meet the courtiers.
There is a tightly spiraled note on top addressed to me from the Countess.
Consider this an advance, dear Corazón. Wear it in good health, for it seemed to call your name, much as I intend to do.
Fascinating. The chain slips through my fingers as I hold the jewel. Am I mistaken? No, I know the feeling too well. Asra's magic radiates from the gem in gentle, soothing ripples. Wait, this is different.
When I dated Asra...
This is different.
Actually,
this is not the jade.
I say this is actually the other option when you don't choose the premium scene. So when I was researching, it's a lot like this. It's a little bit different in dialogue, perhaps, but it is sitting in your room and you get the necklace anyway, whether you choose it or not.
Oh.
So she does give it to you, going, even though
but
you
I don't
turned
remember
me
this
down.
when we did this before.
Right, because we chose the premium option. And we let her lavish us with gifts. Well, if you like. And then we went and took the bath and did the harem thing.
Right.
As nerd going, why am I dressed in your jewelry, in your bathtub, in your bathing room, right when I just, whoa. And our other MC was super overwhelmed by it.
Yes.
But that option has been removed. And now this.
Huh, fascinating.
She also offered it, remember, in reference to, at least I think it was in reference to Valeria spilled wine on us.
Right.
And then she offered to help us clean up and offer to spoil us. Basically, we thought about it as being basically the,
but that would still be...
let me apologize for your abuse. Let me accommodate you.
Maybe?
And
yeah,
then and the thing is when I was looking at for the end of that scene, when I was trying to figure out where that premium scene ends, if you don't choose that premium scene, as you can find out on Nyx Hydra's own channel, where they do all of this without all the premium scenes and no commentary. So if you just want it straight through like a story, you can watch it there with no narration, just like reading and tapping it yourself.
Right.
But no need for keys. You could just watch through it.
Right.
That one, I was to say, then when you do not choose that, you still find the gem wrapped up in your room like this.
Huh. Okay.
So you're not familiar because I did the editing, but I know what this is.
Okay, that's right. That's strange. Why would something of Asra's be here at the palace?
It's from when they dated.
It makes sense to me. I mean, who wouldn't? Why did she date him?
Ooh.
Oh, questions. Still puzzling it over, I burrow into the luxurious sheets and turn out the light. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Poof.
I put it gently on the side, make sure to polish it, cover it up, so not to be
hang
exposed.
on. Apparently you hold it.
Never mind, I drift off with the emerald in my hand, surrounded by the familiar feeling of Asra's magic.
Going, he might be a total pain hobo, but I'm really used to him.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Here we are.
Here we go. 4.
It's Ivy the Emperor.
4.
The Emperor. Here we are.
The dark hallway looms before me as it has on so many nights. The room at the far end is closer than it's ever been before. Whoosh. I can hear the creak of the floorboards and the whisper of the wind through an open window. It's very cold and I don't like it.
Okay, this is funny. They moved Asra out of your dreams and Lucio into your dreams.
Lucio is very important.
I kind of love it, but also I kind of think it's amazing. I mean, that swap is hilarious.
Yeah.
But I also kind of love it in the sense of Lucio is incorporeal, so him being only in dreams makes good sense.
Right.
Asra is completely corporeal, and being in your presence makes more sense to me. Like, I like that better.
I mean, I like it, but also it's the fact that he's deeply magical, so I don't know.
On the other hand, we didn't seem to understand as the MC whether or not he was there or whether it was just a dream.
I know, which was really weird.
And it wasn't made clear at all, going, this is a dream that tells a different versions of things I would like, or a version of things that I am interested in, or something new.
So
but we don't know if it's just a dream or if he's actually there and experiencing it from his side.
A hot draft rushes past me, bearing with it the taste of ash and dust.
Ew.
We've already done this. This is really familiar. I am close now. This is the same dream.
So what they're doing is same dream. You started a couple seconds from where you were last time, but further down the corridor.
Yep. I'm close now.
happened.
So close. My hand reaches for the door. My fingers grasp the handle. And I don't do this because I pulled away from it last time. Why do I care?
Except
Excuse
for,
me.
again, this dream is scripted, which sometimes they are. And you're sitting there judging yourself in your dream, going, why am I doing this? I wouldn't grab that handle. Oh, look, I grabbed the handle.
Oh, look, dumbass. Good job, me.
Yep.
As I slip through effortlessly, the clutch clicking shut behind me.
Are we going to see the... Whoa.
Whoa. Every
look at
lantern
that.
and candelabra fills the space with a fierce, ruddy glow. All the light seems trained on one focal point. They turned it into a dream.
And that's weird. That's
The whole
interesting.
thing.
Also, it's not burned and destroyed. It's beautiful, which is why I saw someone online going, oh my God, does someone have the original image of the bedroom?
Right?
I did. I saw someone panicking, going, I was working on a thing with art, and now it's different and I can't find it.
Right?
Anyway.
A massive painting, nearly twice my height. I'm going
Aye.
to stick my hand on his dick. The
Apparently.
portrait only grows taller and more overwhelming as I gaze upon it.
Because you can have all of these feelings in a
Wow.
dream because the dream can compel you inexplicably.
Yes.
And there's the portrait. I always...
There's no mistaking the subject. Count Lucio, in the prime of his life.
I look
he
at
was
this
only
portrait.
95.
And I'm going... There's some specific details that I'm like, why? I don't want my attention drawn there, but there it is.
I mean, part of my problem is that my same problem that I had before. He has no anatomy.
He-
Like, assuming a certain level of anatomy that Vesuvians / whatever the heck he's supposed to be.
Based on the way legs work and the angle his hips are standing at, he has no ass.
He also,
Zero.
number one, has not really any ass. He also has no junk.
Yeah, no junk, no groin. Everything
Like,
is
he has no pubic bone.
pulled up.
So I'm really not even, so it's not even just about I'm talking about his genitals, y'all. I'm literally talking about your pubic bone.
Which
and if you think
curves.
that sounds ridiculous, please, for the love of God, you gotta go look up anatomy. But there is a literal fucking bone that's there, and even if you have nothing there,
It seems like
in
they're
that
trying,
way,
like the artist was trying to sanitize the groin area and the leg area so much that they're like, I forgot to put in anatomy because, you know what? It's there. And sometimes people relate it to sex. And you know what? It's
that's
okay.
okay. There's nothing wrong with sex.
Anyway, here we
and
go.
he is also supposed to be like, I'm hot and I'm attractive, so why wouldn't you just let him have it?
Right.
There's also plenty of them where I love actually where they talk about old paintings where they're like, people changed and edited details all the time.
And they exaggerate things. They talked to the artist and went, I want this. I don't want that.
Make it bigger. Make me look prettier. Make me do this thing. How
Give
about
me
that?
better skin. Make me look taller. Make
that
me
was
look
actually a
thinner.
really common thing actually with Queen Elizabeth II.
One
She's
of the Queen Elizabeths.
Yeah, she's
that
the
was
one
very considered to be very insecure or very vain.
But also at the same
Victoria
time too, because there was lead in her literal fucking paint. Her face her makeup was actually her face paint. It was being literally starting to eat into her face.
Yes, so the more she
So,
put on
woo,
makeup to try and
cover up
basically
her face.
correct her issues with herself, the more it tore her face up.
Yes, which
is not
awful.
her fault, and it's really sad.
Yes.
But also unfortunate.
Count Lucio in the prime of his life, or perhaps as depicted by a sycophantic artist.
Someone very enthusiastic. I love
this guy!
Look at you, you're amazing.
It's probably the same artist as the one around. Honestly, I'd love to meet that artist because you have a weird obsession with goats, animals, and this guy.
And painting really particularly good eyeliner.
The red of his coat, the golden arm, the fine fur hanging from his shoulders. It's all so lifelike. I can almost see the flush of life in his cheeks, hear the skull crunch beneath his feet.
Except for we can't see the skull here, which is disappointing.
You can only just barely see it behind.
Touch it.
Gone. Touch it. A miasma of thick, scorching air pushes my hand toward the portrait.
So for me, when this wasn't a dream, when it wasn't just we are experiencing this in our head, which is what this is, and Nerd was so uncomfortable. And when I read it later, when I was editing the scene for compliance, there's this experience of Lucio shows up, uses his ghost power to slam your hand into the physical manifestation of him, making you touch him in effigy.
Right.
And it just sounds a lot more like assault when I was going through it without connection to a character where they were just uncomfortable going, what's going on? And also, in very short, do you realize where you put my hand? Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God. I've just had my hand shoved onto your groin in effigy of touching you. Are we starting right there? That's our first move, huh? I know what I like.
True romance, baby.
Anyway.
Romance isn't dead. Come here, slap. My fingers meet rich, dense fur, then cold metal.
Not the painting is warm or thrums with life. It is a person.
Wow.
There was the skull for half a second. This is super new. Look at this.
The man steps from the canvas with a flourish of his cape, his golden fingers curled lightly around my wrists.
Excuse me.
Basic bitch, let go.
There we go. We've never seen him before except for in Heart Hunter.
Whoa, do you want to take on a Jersey Shore dude, or you want me to do it?
I will try. I don't even know. Well, how do you Jersey?
How do you Jersey? Think about Miss Kitty.
Well, what do we have here?
He looks at me up and down, his lip curling in a disdainful sneer. I also slowly start to sneer at him because, dude, you look like a basic-ass white bitch. Like, all that white plus the white of your skin.
You look like you're
going to
hard.
disappear.
Haha, right. You know you're trying too hard.
I...
Another pathetic peasant come to beg for a boon. You literally pulled me here with your own psychic power, you bitch.
Yeah, you're ridiculous.
I dragged you here, but I'm going to judge you for it, for coming.
Probably.
Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today.
Okay.
Fear not, I, your beloved count, will deliver you from your dreary existence.
Honestly, your painting had better eyeliner. You have terrible eyeliner. It's actually really light.
It's very toned down, actually, a lot less.
I didn't expect that it was going to be that mild. Like, his eyebrows almost seem like they're much less, and also like his eyeliner seems much less.
The implication that you bleach your hair is hilarious.
It is kind of.
It's very funny.
I could see where you could see that. I don't think he is. He is actually blonde, but also the idea that he could be bleaching his hair is hilarious.
Or he does his eyeliner and he darkens his eyebrows.
That'd be great.
He just, I want them to pop more so he colors them.
He's like, nope, need it.
Aye.
Red mist pours from Lucio's mouth with every word he speaks.
That can't be good.
Ooh, dude, you have really bad breath. Please have a tic-tac.
You know, yes, have an Altoid, better.
Another one.
Stronger.
And here, just open his mouth, cram the whole thing, and just take the whole thing.
It just pours in, peppermint oil.
It just keeps going. It fills the room, floods my lungs, and I drop to my hands and knees, gasping for air.
I would never do this in real life, but it's okay. You do stupid things in a dream.
It's fine. Pain seizes my chest, slowly squeezing like a vice.
This is your generosity? Thanks, shitlord.
When the blood-red haze finally clears, only a single chandelier remains lit, casting twisted shadows in every corner. I groan softly, picking myself up from the plush carpet. Whoa, dude.
He's even got stubble. He is a mess.
Dude.
And his arm is glowing red.
His arm is very different,
Everything.
too.
It is a very different looking arm, but also the light is red instead of gold. He looks like a mess. Is that... Huss! Is that you? I'm thirsty. Get me some water.
Lucio's emaciated face peers out from under a mess of blankets and pillows.
Cold. Always just cold.
His eyes
Freezing.
are bloodshot and swollen, the telltale sign of the Red Plague.
Wait. You're not fools.
He feebly picks up a tasseled cushion, throwing it in my direction, but it merely slips from his nerveless fingers, bouncing on the carpet.
Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my room?
I'm Corazón, this is a dream, stay silent.
Somewhere between stay silent and this is a dream, I think would be appropriate.
Yeah, I know, actually I was kind of thinking, I don't care to introduce myself, why do I care? This is a dream.
I also don't want you to muddy my name with your face.
This is a dream.
This is a dream. I think this is a dream.
This is a dream.
Yes.
This is a dream. This isn't real. Though I'm not sure who I'm trying to convince. I'm sorry, I actually know exactly who I am, and I'm fine. I know
I'm trying to convince
I went to sleep. I knew I was tired.
Yes.
Thank.
I'm not even trying to convince him. I'm just letting him I'm just letting him know that I know.
Lucio's feverish red eyes blaze furiously, bulging from his wasted face.
A dream. A dream.
Aye, tap, please.
Tap.
His voice rises to a raspy screech.
A dream! If this were a dream, I'd be partying and laying waste to my enemies. Do you really think I'd waste a dream on your goddamn form? But all of us are supposed to find you hot.
Suddenly racks his body.
So goddamn it!
A fine spray of blood stains
Why
the
are
pillows.
you fucking beautiful person in my room? Ugh.
Pillows and sheets are covered in blood.
Get out! No one can see me like this. Except for Hools.
I also am like, he looks way too
He does.
I'm like, they didn't think, okay, so I'm having to think of actually watching him. That's one of the most unemotive, basically, figures
he
that I
needs
think
more
I've seen.
expression, or he needs to look sicker. He doesn't look wrecked enough.
I'm like, this is new.
Wreck
This is clearly,
him
to me,
harder.
just kind of new because he seems so basically not involved in his own words. They're just kind of like, look, here's a figure. We have it here. Ta-da!
This is also fascinating. I didn't expect this at all now everybody wasn't trying to spoil it from us because it's been our policy to play this whole game blind, as all of our games are generally played blind.
Yes.
Even if we have a guide because there's ways to get lost, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So we can react to things for the first time. But nobody gave any indication of this, and this is very interesting.
Yeah, no kidding. He pushes himself up onto his elbows, pointing a bony finger at the door. I hastily step back, but something hard catches my heel. I teeter, arms spinning.
I poof.
I fall through folds of dusty velvet, face first into the massive bed.
He is just trying so hard to get you to touch him. Touch my portrait, touch my body, fall onto my form on the bed. I am so touch-starved. Touch me!
Betty.
Betty.
On the beddy by.
On the beddy.
And Lucio in his beddy by. A
beddy
story
by.
by lies.
Go
and
to
then
beddy
one day
by.
there was a sad count. His name was Lucio. He sat on the beddy when he went to beddy by. Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Okay. Ruined shreds of fabric hang from the bed frame. A thick layer of fine white ash covers every surface.
Every surface.
This is Count Lucio's bed.
Lays there on your back, staring at the ruined canopy above you, covered in ash, just going, well, this is kind of gross. I don't really want to move, but this is his bed. Just plop. You're just like, I'll just lay in existential disappointment for a moment.
It's fine.
It's his bed.
Hi, this is Count Lucio's bed, right where he was murdered, incinerated. They could have done it more fashionably, but I figure,
Oh, God.
Then the ash covering me. I clap a hand over my mouth, smothering a scream as I struggle to stand.
Going so soon. You're no fun.
That voice, it echoes from every corner of the room and from within my mind. I scramble to my feet and make a break for the door. No, I don't.
I get out of the
snap
bed.
my clothes at him to make him let go and walk out imperiously because I have complete control of myself and screw you.
I shake all the dust off of me in one swoop. Poof! And then I stroll out of the room. The
call
scream.
me.
You have no power over me.
Hi, goodbye, Jareth. Go suck it. I sprinted down the hall, searching the vague darkness for any way out.
Bye, you're gross.
The portraits on the wall stare at me despite their ruined eyes. You're also gross.
Yep, also gross.
Also disgusting.
Come back. Come back.
The voice creeps ever closer. I can almost feel his hot breath on the back of my neck. My friend, I'm already really toasted.
I know.
Please, I'm gonna die. Yet, against all good sense, my feet stop. My neck turns to look back.
Because it's a dream and I can't control everything.
I can only see it for a moment. A silhouette stark against the ruined and tattered paintings.
Here it is.
Claws, horns, and hooves like onyx. The white face of a goat with red eyes fixed gleefully onto me. That looks gleeful?
Again, that doesn't look gleeful, same as last time, but also I would love to see this whole goat somewhere with the hooves and everything. I think that would be a lovely addition.
Honestly, it would be fantastic.
It'd be good. His little
The
tail.
claws grow impossibly long, reaching for me through the gloom.
So sometimes dreams are inexplicably scary.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I appreciate that Corazón is going, no, I won't engage in this way, but I can see how, like,
Oh, yeah.
you can say as writers completely validly that you feel whatever I tell you to feel in dreams. Because a lot of people, you can have a horrifying dream of basically trying to close a screen door.
Oh, God,
And that's it. Like, it can be terrifying. There's no weight, there's no impetus, there's no consequence. You just are trying to close this door and it's scaring the shit out of you.
Right, and you're going, if I don't close the door, something, there's something.
Anyway.
Yeah. In a last desperate attempt to get away, I produce the Mer charm, brandishing it at the creature.
Whoa, that sound.
It shrieks with fury, recoiling from me and dissolving into smoke.
That's fascinating. In our dream, we can use the charm.
That's new.
Oh,
The
now
musical sound of falling water and crickets fill my ears.
Hang on, are we going to dream about Astra anyway?
Did we fucking walk? Did we fucking sleepwalk?
Did we sleepwalk, or is this another dream? I need to know.
Okay,
Did we
I'm
sleepwalk
like,
out here, or is this more dream like we've basically gone to?
Did they forget
that we were still in asleep?
that we went to sleep? Because we've had a couple of times where things have happened in this game and they're really just like, did you
How
forget?
did you get from one place to another?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
We were in this thing. It's the whole problem with the dinosaur movies, the Littlefoot movies.
The Land Before Time.
The Land Before Time movies, where for me, when I was a kid watching that first movie, what I understood was that they saw a grove of trees down in the valley, and they went, well, look, star trees, and then a whole bunch of longnecks came and ate them, and they went, we better go down and see if any's left over. And then their entire adventure continued down into those trees, and they eventually found the Great Valley in that grove of trees. Like, you gotta look at your editing sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
We're still in this other thing.
The musical sound of falling water and crickets fill my ears. Cool, blessed evening air stirs my clothes.
Did I sleepwalk?
Something slips from my palm, landing in the water with a soft splash. What? I blink the sleep from my eyes.
We sleepwalked!
Badly.
Oh, that is uncomfortable.
That could be horrifying, or also could be confusing. Why are we sleepwalking? Why aren't we sleepwalking?
We always sleepwalk, but that's why we usually lock the doors. That was it. I was too tired. I forgot to lock the doors to my chamber.
Ah, dang.
Damn.
I blink the sleep away from my eyes. It's still night. I'm standing over at a fountain in the palace garden with an ancient willow tree overhead. Did I sleepwalk from my room?
They actually address it that you are going, wait, what is this? I like that. Okay.
I look down at the emerald necklace in the water, light catching every glimmering face or facet?
I think you're looking for facet.
I think you're looking for facet as well. But in the next one, we will actually find out.
Light glimmering from every face.
Right?
So not every glimmering face, but light glimmering from the faces or every facet.
Right. I mean, I get that you can have like faces on jewelry, which makes sense. But I'm also like, is it face or do you want to go more for facet? I'm not entirely sure there. That could also just be a preference thing. So in regards to that, though, thank you very much, though, guys, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
And also, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. But other than that, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!